Hey everybody, good evening and welcome to Against the Public for Sunday, April 14th. I'm Dana Lane. We're the only show to analyze early betting patterns by the public, and we've done that once again with 3 free NBA plays for Sunday afternoon. Right now I have my top NBA, Major League Baseball, and NHL plays wrapped in a 3-pack for just $49.99 each. And of course, each of those 3-packs come with our win guarantee that states you must profit or receive an immediate site credit for the purchase price. In addition, there's only one way to get every one of my plays from the NBA, NHL, Major League Baseball, every one of my plays for one low price, and that's to get involved with an all-access pass. And for the next 30 days, you could do so for less than $11 a day. For the next 90 days, you could do so for less than $10 a day. And my annual all-access pass, which gives you every one of my plays. It will give you Major League Baseball, the National Hockey League. It will go right through the NBA, college basketball season next year, and of course NFL and college football, which we smashed last year. You can get involved with that for the next 365 days for just $3.56 a day. So grab your credit card, grab your debit card, whatever you do, please make sure that you and I go to the window and make our wagers together tomorrow on Sunday. Okay. Tomorrow on Sunday. Doesn't even make sense, but you get what I'm saying. Okay, here's, if you need a little bit more push, here's some updates on what we've done lately, and these are all documented on pickdawgz.com. All access members, 30 in 16. So if you're part of those all access passes, whether it's a 3, 7, 30, 90-day pass, whatever it is, you're on a 30 in 16 run. Good for 65% winners, 1,072 units won. In the NBA, 60% winners over the last 7 days, 56% winners over the last 90 days, 1,292 units won in 2023 and 24. In Major League Baseball, this week has been phenomenal. 63% winners, waiting on one more tonight over the last 7 days. In the NHL, even better. 69.2% winners over the last 7 days, ranked number 1 amongst the handicappers in that span. So make sure that you join me, whether it's individual games, 3-pack, or the all-access pass. Okay, let's get to our free winners for Sunday, 1 o'clock Eastern Time, game 509, 510. The Washington Wizards and the Boston Celtics. Boston minus 10.5, 223.5 is your total. And you could bet that the Wizards are going to trot out a third-ranked rated team in this one. And I would say second, but that's kind of their starting lineup right now. I would... listen, I'm not going to caution you to think of this Wizards team any different than you would during the regular season. 223.5 is not a total that we would go under most of the times with the Wizards. And why not? I mean, this is going to be, or why wouldn't we? This is going to be the 7th straight year that the Wizards have finished in the bottom of the league defensively. Second time in the last 4 years they'll finish last. And to make matters worse, over 5 of the last 7 years, in points allowed per game, they've either finished dead last or next to last in the NBA. This is a bad franchise with a bad culture, and it needs to change. And it really needs to start next year. I don't know if it starts with the owner and Ted Leonsis, or it's just a matter of moving the franchise somewhere else to get a clean start. But something has to change in the nation's capital. So we're going to go ahead, and of course on the flip side, we're going to get the same from the Celtics. This is going to be not your normal lineup. So this is going to be an absolute track meet with people trying to put up big numbers to say, look what I've done in last year, or guys that don't get a lot of playing time will get extended minutes here. Believe me, this is an up and down affair. Nobody is looking to play defense in this game. We're going to go over to 223.5. Game number 2, 1 o'clock Eastern Time, 5:11, 5:12. Milwaukee Bucks versus the Orlando Magic. Magic minus 4.5, 214.5 is your total. Orlando has been absolute magic against the spread this year with a mark of 50 and 31. They have produced 15.06% units this year based upon a 1-unit wager. They are by far the most profitable team in the NBA, with the Dallas Mavericks coming in second place right now, plus 11.74 units. We're going to take Orlando minus the 4.5. And then game number 3 is 3:30 Eastern Time. It's 5:17, 5:18 Utah Jazz versus the Golden State Warriors. Warriors minus 8, 222.5 is your total. Steve Kerr has already said that he's planning on resting players because they likely are going to have to play in that play-in tournament, and that's going to require, that's going to require guys to be fresh. So yes, there's a slim hope that they could play for something a little bit more, but likely not. So Kerr's already kind of stepped back and said, "Look, we're gonna rest some people, or it's likely we're going to." I do like a lot of the talk coming from the Jazz locker room, and this seems like it's not a unit or a team that's kind of cash things in. It seems like this is a unit that is very upset about not making the postseason. I've seen 2 or 3 interviews with players that said, "Hey, look, they've used the word jealous. We're jealous that we're not playing in the postseason." So this might be something where they're going to play hard, and I think that they're looking to set the tone for next year. And they are playing a team that's going to potentially be in the postseason, or I guess if you call the play-in game the postseason, they are going to be in the postseason. So I expect a good effort out of Utah, and by good, I mean I think this is going to be another game where it's going to be an up and down pace. The Jazz are 24th in points per game allowed at 117.1. Warriors are even worse at 117.7. This is going to be another track meet. Take the over 222.5. So that does it for your free plays for Sunday. Please go to pickdawgz.com. Get involved with one of my many available packages, including my all-access pass that will give you every game that I release for one low price. So here's our recap as we try to go 3-0 again as we did on Saturday. Washington, Boston over 223.5. Orlando minus 4.5, and a Utah Jazz and the Golden State Warriors over 222.5. That does it for today's show. Thank you to everyone for watching. For Against the Public, I'm Dana Lane. All the best to you and your wagers on Sunday.